So both teams making some changes here. And Phoenix has possession. Booker with it. Williams, a screen on Dunn. Booker the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
That's a great read from Booker, finding his teammate on that pick and roll.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Booker against Dunn. Booker in the post. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers leading by 3. Lopez with the block. Now Mathurin. Leonard with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Booker against Dunn. Back to Booker to stop the run. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist for Mathurin. Mathurin's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Outside, Green. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Dunn passes to Lopez. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
He misses the free throw. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Booker the pass to Williams. Good. A nice assist from Booker. That's 12 points for Mark Williams.
Williams, after struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Leonard. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Suns trail by 9. Now here's Booker. From deep three-point territory. Collins grabs the miss. LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi, such a fiery competitor. He won't back down in the face of adversity.
And that one misses. Well, Phoenix shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Green. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And Booker's so good under pressure. He is not going to rush that shot, even in a late clock.
Here's Mathurin. Now Collins. Now Leonard. takes the three. Williams with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. Now Green. Outside Booker. Williams has a screen.
Led his man perfectly.
Leonard fires. Oh, and wide open, nails the J.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Now Green. Outside Booker. Williams a screen on dime. Booker, and there's the drive. Count the basket.
And there you see the speed and the skill of Devin Booker. It wants to.
Now Leonard. Collins outside. Mathurin trying to get open as Lucas. Holy cow! What a bailout! Suns trail by 9. Williams a screen on dime. Missed on the 3.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Booker.
And I know Booker's skill puts a lot of pressure on the defense, so it's not shocking to see them resort to fouling.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Brooks against Leonard.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Leonard for a free throw, taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Booker against Dunn. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Leonard against Brooks. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for your Clippers.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. The drive by Booker. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. So the Clippers with the win. They themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Why, how about the play of the bench tonight? What does that say about this team in general?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you later.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA. Presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Green, also Devin Booker out there. Williams is out there with Dillon Brooks. And it's Dunn in at the 4 slot. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Jamal Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Watson in at the 3. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Now here's Green. Done. The pass to Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And just a classic pump fake move. I mean, Booker wants the defender to make a mistake and foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That one misses. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Now here's Hardaway. Gordon outside. Denver moving it around. Jokic with a screen on Green. Clock at 4. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, that's like a layup to Hardaway at this point in his career.
Murray against Booker. Outside, Green. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. Dunn's shot is good.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Hardaway, the pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Jokic.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Pass to Green. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, back to Booker. From the arc. Pure from three-point range.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Booker.
Come to me.
That one's good for 2. Booker's got 6.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Murray. He's scoreless, and the basket is good.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Booker with it. Checked by Murray. And it's hammered home by Green.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Gordon outside. Lets the three fly. That shot, no good. Here for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Booker. And here's Dunn. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 3. This one for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Denver has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Murray. Now here's Jokic, defended by Dunn. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Green. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Jokic against Williams. Puts it up from the high post. And he was fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under review.
What this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make them.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 13.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Nuggets trail by 10. Outside Hardaway. Outside Watson. Shot to stop the run. Hardaway, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Booker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And he drops the first. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been
great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Now here's Booker. He's got 15. And Watson over to help. The shot. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Williams. Booker's got 17 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Malawach is checked in for the Suns. Outside, Green. And Booker puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Denver.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Hardaway from outside. Nails it from three. Hardaway's got his second basket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Murray against Booker. To the inside. It's tipped. Gordon with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he lobs it up top. Dunn with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker's shot is good. 19 points for Devin Booker.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Murray passes to Hardaway. Gets the three to fall.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Suns lead by 10. Pass to Green. For three, Booker. No good on the shot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's stolen by Dunn. Down low. And the basket by Malawach. And the Suns lead by 12.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And it's Allen in for Green. Nuggets trail by 12.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For the Nuggets, Najee, he's checked in for Jones. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Pickett. Jones against Booker. Pass to Allen. Brooks outside. Now here's O'Neal. Clock at 6. Booker for three. Gets the three ball to go. Booker's got 22 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Looking at who's out there now for Denver. Strawther's checked in for Najee. And it's Brown in for Jones. Now here's Allen. Back to Booker. 4-3. Another three.
Winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian, back to you.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Brown. Still no points. Brown inside. Booker defending. Pass to Strother. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Booker. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
Fidu. Pass to Allen. Back to Booker. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas good for about 1 per game. Rejecting that attempt.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Stolen by Valanciunas. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Strother. Knocks it loose. Valanciunas against Allen. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Murray against Booker. So far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Malowich. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Green, and it's Gillespie in at the point. Here's Gillespie to the paint. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes. Now on a new team, can he improve his consistency? What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Green, who poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Stolen by Valanciunas. Brown with it. O'Neal covers. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice shot. Brown with good footwork and good mechanics.
Gillespie passes to Green. Here's Gillespie. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Valanciunas. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Left side Murray. Clock at 6. That one goes in. Second bucket of the game.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter, but I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Here's Gillespie. No points so far. Pass to O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Murray. The 3-ball. Counted from distance. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, shooters shoot, and Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
He hits the second from the line.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray from outside. That won't go. 3 for 6 in this one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Green against Valanciunas. On the attack, Green. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce. And a great finisher.
Brown against Green. Pass to Strother. Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Gillespie, defended by Murray. On the wing, Green. They set the pick. Now watch. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. Jokic is checked in for Denver. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Allen comes in for Brooks. And it's Booker in for Green. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Here's Gillespie, following that last 3-pointer by Denver. Pass to Booker. Over Brown. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 33.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Brown passes to Murray. They set the screen. The three is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Gillespie, still without a bucket. Up top, Booker, guarded by Brown. Booker no good. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 18. To the middle. And Brown with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Gillespie, defended by Murray. For 3, Allen, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Different look for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Watson comes in for Strawther. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Brown. It's Watson on the wing. Allen defending. Takes a step back. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close...
The previous play is under review.
Challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. The first free throw is good. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Now here's Booker. 33 points for him. Up and in on the layup. Booker's got 35.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in quick contact.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Here's Gillespie. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Tipped. Booker surveying the D. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Gillespie passes to Williams. And yep, it's good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Murray's shot is good.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Phoenix leading by 19. Here's Gillespie. Up top, Booker. No one near him. Yes, it's good. Booker's game.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Gordon outside. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Allen outside. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Watson. Soft touch off the glass. Watson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Now here's Booker. Give him 39. Shot clock at 6. Gillespie. Here's Williams. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray passes to Gordon. Outside Hardaway. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Oh, sweet move. Booker no good. Nuggets trail by 19.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Watson.
2 minutes.
Driving inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops. Brown's checked in for Jamal Murray. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Malwatch is checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks checked in for Alden for Devin Booker. Here's Gillespie. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green. Back to Hardaway. And a two-handed jam.
And the slam from Hardaway Jr. Can't forget about his athleticism.
Brown against Green. Down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Brown. He's made one and missed one so far at the line. That free throw no good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
He does not get the second one. Right side Watson. Pass to Jokic. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Gillespie, defended by Hardaway. And here is Green. Here's Malawach. Back to Green. They set the pick. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. And Denver pushing it up now. Throws it up high. Green finds Brooks. Back to Green. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Phoenix Suns. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And let's talk now about the first half of our game. Guys, how about Devin Booker?
The team is at its best when Booker is aggressive. He's basically a walking bucket from all three levels. Unos, dos, and tres. Put a lot of pressure on that D.
I see what you did with the Spanish there. Very good. His passing does that too. At cuatro.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
Different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
That one drops for him.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Murray passes to Gordon, and here's Jokic. Williams defending. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Booker, the pass to Green. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Done. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Nuggets trail by 18. For 3, Hardaway. Brooks with the rebound. Green against Hardaway. Outside Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. So it's Phoenix now. It's an 18-point lead. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Booker. Non-stop scoring machine right here.
Well, that one should be in his wheel.